Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back on Ramadan.TV. In this segment we would like to shed light on an emotional and very gripping story that happened this week. It actually happened on Wednesday. It's the Grenfell Tower blaze in London. We would like to discuss what happened and how we are very regretful at what was going on.
First of all, my thoughts and du'as are with the victims and the family who've actually went through this disaster. It's such a sad thing to go through, and yet again it's a calamity that they're having to face. A lot of the victims who passed away were Muslims as well as non-Muslims, and I sincerely make dua that Allah makes it easy for them and gives them sukoon and inner peace. I think in regards to what the media is saying about the number of people who are being confirmed dead, it's about, I think, approximately about 58, am I right in saying that, Jan?
Today, the 58 has been presumed confirmed dead.
I think there's been about 400 people who've been missing. Hope and pray that the number of people who have been confirmed dead, it doesn't increase.
Yeah, that's really...
As you know, that the media has been uploading a lot of videos on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, people who actually happened to see the fire when it actually came about. There's been a lot of negative videos which have been posted about in regards to what the government has actually done for the community. If you see some of the stories, I think let's just turn over. If we look at some of the pictures of some of the people who have actually been confirmed dead, we've got pictures of, I think, the Syrian refugee who was the first brother who was actually announced dead. It's quite sad. I don't know if you heard the story, sister,
yes,
where he actually got in contact with his brother.
Yes, he was actually on the phone to his friends and family. His name is Muhammad Al-Hajali. He was 23 years old, alayhi rahma rahimeen. He was on the phone to his friends when this happened, and he actually said he had a chance to say goodbye to everyone, and he said, that's it, you know, the fire is here, you know, I need to go.
I think the sad thing is, when I was reading it on Facebook, it said that the brother was actually on the phone to a friend in Syria for 2 hours.
Yes.
When this whole incident was taking place, and in the statement on the group, it said, when the fire reached his flat on the 14th floor, Mohammed bid his friend goodbye, saying that the fire had reached him.
That is so shocking, and we are showing you, you'll be seeing the pictures of what we are discussing right now on your screens. If you know anybody in that building or how this story has captivated you, please call us on our live number, inshallah.
Or if you happen to be there at the scene, please do give us a call. Give us your side of the story, WhatsApp us or Facebook us. Also, I think another story which really touched me was the husband, where him and his wife were actually together, and he managed to escape. Unfortunately, his wife wasn't so lucky, and she actually was in the building. And I watched an interview yesterday where he actually spoke about the ordeal that he actually went through, and also he talked about his wife being married for 30 years, and the fact that this ordeal has happened and this calamity has come his way which separated him and his wife. It's heartbreaking to see, like, time after time. The last couple of weeks since we've been doing Ramadan TV, unfortunately it's always been disasters after disasters that we have been reported. I think it's important that we do, it's not a nice thing that we do need to report, but I think it's important that we do need to address it so people are aware, and they should be aware of what's happening in the community and in the country that they live in.
Yes, it's important, and there is still an ongoing investigation going on how the fire started or what happened, but it is being reported that the top 3 floors of the 24 story building did not make it alive, unfortunately.
I think one of the things that there has been a lot of conflicts within the community, and there's been a lot of outrage and anger in regards to the way the building was built. And I think they did speak about the materials that were used on the flat, the cladding material.
Yes.
There is a lot of anger within the local communities who actually physically saw how rapidly the fire actually spread.
Yes.
One of the things that which kind of was quite upsetting, actually, the fact that as of yet it's only been the community who's actually going out and helping the locals and the victims.
Yes.
We've not really seen much from the media in regards to the professionals and the governments, what they've been doing and how have they been helping the survivors. And how about yourself? Have you been keeping up to date with the headlines?
I have. I've been screaming on top of my lungs, I think, so to speak, on Facebook, because these people are still homeless. The people who actually made it alive are still homeless, and they're still sleeping rough on the floor. And we would like to request whoever is in charge of Kensington and Chelsea to please help these families. We've seen the community side of it, as you were saying. We would like to see more of the government please coming up and stepping up for these people.
I think one of the main concern thing is, where are these families going to be rehoused? Where are they going to be put?
Yes.
How far are they going to be put? Are they going to be separated from their loved ones? Not only have they gone through such a huge calamity, it's the after effects of it. Are they going to get that emotional support? Are they going to get that support, as in, are they going to be rehoused within the 3 miles that Theresa May has said that she will try and rehouse them?
Yeah.
So there is a lot of work that needs to be carried out to support the victims and the families, and I think there's a lot of question marks. Is there ifs? Yeah.
There has been a lot of protests, but we would also like to encourage the communities. The tragedies do happen, unfortunately, but please work with the authorities, work with the police, work with the fire people, so the investigation is at least, done, so that there is justice for these people, and we need to know what happened and why it happened. And we would just like to, tell everybody, encourage everybody to have, at least if you're protesting, have calm protests, which is peaceful.
And once again, please, if you do have any stories to share, please do WhatsApp us or Twitter us, or go on Facebook or Instagram. It will be lovely to hear some of your stories, and do remember the victims in your du'as.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ramadan.